Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Outpod. Today, I am joined with Owen, my fellow podcaster, and our special guest, none other than Michael Fisher. So, Michael Fisher, we know who me and Owen are, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Michael Fisher. As Stallings clarified, I'm 21 years old. I'm from Wisconsin, and I'm a very good Survivors analyst. And you're just going to hear a lot of my great opinions today, and I hope you can gain some insight today.
Okay. Well, you know who me and Owen are. We're happy to be back here with you, and we're happy to be here with Fisher. So, with that being said, the recent Survivor news is we finally had the 50 cast drop. Me, Kyle, and our guest Perry went over that, but we now have two different people along with myself to reevaluate the 50 cast because there was some controversial picks as we discussed in the last episode, and I think all of us as pretty big Survivor fans here have our own opinions of who should have been on there. So we're gonna kind of run through the format of this is gonna be we're gonna, start throwing out some people. We'll give everybody a turn to, give their suggestions. And we're gonna make a cast of 24. We're gonna make 12 women and 12 men. And you guys can let us know what you think in the comments. Obviously, they've already decided the cast, and we're just gonna have to live with it. But I'm
They
sure
finished
you all
filming
like to
yesterday.
share. What's up?
They finished filming yesterday too.
They did finish filming,
I,
so we'll
I
see.
will make a statement about my cast list before we get into this.
All right.
I did not do 12 women and 12 men.
Okay.
The
Well,
gender
we can kind of like
is all
I
over
think
the
the best
place.
way is to like we can like take turns kind of bringing someone up, and we'll either shoot it down or we'll like, because there's only so many people out there, and I feel like, to an extent like, we're gonna end up with, some of us are gonna have duplicates and everything. So, shall we build the men or women first? I think it'll be easier to talk about one gender at a time.
Uh,
I think we
men.
got. Let's just go through the woman first, I think.
Woman.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get the women.
sure.
So, Fisher, you're our guest. Start us off with someone you want to cast on Survivor 50, and we'll let you know. Kind of America's Got
Now,
Talent
okay,
style.
so as of my first pick, if I was able to recast Survivor 50, I think I'm going to keep this original pick from the original season 50. I think you got to keep Chrissy from season 40, season 35 back on there. I think she definitely deserves that second chance, and I'm really excited to see her back because I think she definitely got really screwed over last time, and I think she makes a good case for the new era as well.
All right, Owen, weigh in on that.
Christy made my list too, so I have no problem with that. Yeah, I think she is the perfect pick. She hasn't had a chance to return since because there was winners at war, obviously. So I think that's a great pick, and I agree.
Well, I won't waste our time. Chrissy Hogbeck is also on my list. I just think she's one of the most, robbed people that have played recently, and I think, she's a good pick for 50. I think, why change anything? Alrighty, Owen, give us a suggestion.
In the theme of sticking with people that actually made the cast, I'm gonna say Angelina.
Okay. Well, I will also say that Angelina made my list. I think she's just, in general, one of the biggest characters of the last, 20-ish seasons. And, she's a very memorable person. And I think, objectively, I think we talked about this on the last podcast that Angelina probably has a decent chance to adapt to like modern Survivor. So, Fishy, what do you say?
All right, now this might come as a shock. I do not have Angelina on my recast.
Okay.
Um, I love her. I think she's funny. I really do. But I definitely don't think she would ever. I don't think she would correlate too well to the season 50 cast. And plus, I don't think she really qualifies for the season 50 cast with the way she played. I think she played a little too under the like bar. I think there's definitely way more deserving people. And so for my next pick, I had Carolyn from season 44.
Okay. I also have Carolyn
One of,
from.
one of the most robbed new era players. Like she definitely deserves a second chance. I don't know why she's not on the cast that there is right now, because I think she makes for good entertainment and she's a really good Survivor player.
Zero votes was insane. Yeah, I think everybody can agree with that. So, Owen, what do you think about Carolyn?
Um, so Carolyn, I did have Carolyn on my list too. I had Carolyn and Angelina both.
Okay.
Um, I guess I'll say for Carolyn, like, yeah, I mean, I'd say she's probably the most popular player from the new era. I don't know if that's a hot take.
Up there, yeah.
I feel like she's definitely the most well known. Probably one of the best characters in the new era. The fact that she wasn't on the cast is crazy. I think it was mainly because she did Traders. That's what the rumor
The
mill
traders was so stupid.
was saying. But like, she still should have been on. The fact that like Tiffany Nicole Irvin, who else? Uh, who else was who else was cast? Season 49 woman. Like, are we? Come on, guys. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean,
Carolyn
I
should
mean
have been
that's
on in one of those new era spots.
yeah, I agree with that. And to be honest, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't really care about having a balance between new era and old era for this. Like,
Same.
like we're just going. So okay,
Mine,
so
my list had my list had 9 new era.
okay,
So it was
so
like, oh, it was yeah. I didn't do 12 though.
all right, so we're agreed on Chrissy, we're agreed on Carol, and I think we'll come back to Angelina because we had kind of a 2 out of 3 on there.
Yeah, we'll just throw her in the
But
maybes.
I would like to propose um 2 women actually because both of them are on the cast and I think they deserve to be there. So I think that Genevieve from 47
That was
and
my
Emily
guess. Yep.
Flippin from 45 are both great candidates. I think a lot of people expected them to be there, and I think they deserve to play again, and they are playing. They just did play again. So, do I have any objections to Genevieve and Emily making our list?
Emily Flippin and Genevieve both made my list.
Gotcha.
You can't have the season without Emily Flippin. You know, I I think she's gonna do even better this season, especially with not having that rough start. But I think a lot of people are gonna be expecting that. I think she's gonna go into the season with a target, and she's still gonna do good. Um, as will Genevieve. I think she definitely has a target going in, and I think she'll do good as well.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. When I'm thinking season 50, I was thinking of putting like, in terms of the new era people that I did put on, I was thinking of like, not I don't want to say legendary because they've only played once, but like the most well-known best players of the new era, and I definitely think Carolyn, Genevieve, and Emily all fall into that category and are all good enough players or characters to make season 50.
Okay, awesome. Well, it's interesting because like we're starting a lot of these every single person that has been named so far has been on my list. So
Well, wait till we get to some other
yeah,
people.
so let's hear
I'm
Fisher.
calling
I
it.
want you to give
You're not
us
gonna have three of the females that I have
okay,
on your
Fisher. I
list.
want you to give us one of your crazy picks, and don't
Let's
be
hear
offended if
Okay,
me and Owen
okay, okay, okay.
no.
All right. Now this is one of the crazy picks. I was thinking about it the other day, and she hasn't played since one of the 20 seasons. I think if you look into her edit, she definitely deserves a second chance because she got screwed over by a certain person that has made media recently. I got Lisa Wetchel from Philippines.
I actually don't hate that.
No, because okay. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, but Lisa, if you rewatch the season, Lisa definitely has a shot to win. I know he walked off to laugh. I hate him. I hate him. Lisa has a shot to win, especially if she was literally trying to get Malcolm and Denise out with Abby because she knew Abby was her best shot to win in the end because no one would vote Abby. She got screwed over by Michael Scoop. And I think that's why she deserves the second chance because I think she definitely had a shot to win if she made the final three with Michael Scoopin and Abby Maria.
Um, Well, I completely get the vision because like I always think about things like that of like, oh, had someone not won this immunity, like, the game could have looked quite a lot different and like she could have ended up being in like final three with maybe like her scooping and Abby Maria, which like, like that's a much better situation. For season 50,
He
unfortunately,
was fan favorite.
I'm gonna have to say no, just because I think there's the caliber of a lot of other people is a lot better, and I don't even know what her stance would be.
I
Like
think
she's
she
so
has
out
the
of the
social
talks that
fortitude to
like
do it, especially with how social like New Era is now.
yeah, I wonder if she'd do well. But I do think of like if we go semi-realistic, I'm genuinely curious. Like she's just been out of the talks of like I think you're the first person to
She
say her
basically
name in
ran that
10
post
years.
merge. She never voted wrong. She was on a winning tribe.
That's fair.
He's a very underrated player. I agree. She did win
She
fan
wanted
favorite
to
over
flip on
Malcolm.
Denise and Malcolm at Final Six, and then Michael Skupin was just cocky and threw it away.
Mm. Yeah. I think a good point to bring up though, Fisher, is who give us like someone that
She
you
is
can
old.
take off. Who's someone that made season 50 that you would
Oh, is
replace?
that what you meant?
No, no. I'm just
Oh,
curious.
oh.
Like,
I mean, I think just going up from the ground up, I'd take off Tiffany.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I'm also I like I mean I don't know if that's the woman I'd replace her with, but I'm very happy to take Tiffany off the list.
I mean, I don't. Does anyone have Tiffany on their
No, I don't. I
Dreamcast?
just think she was a decent player. I just have no idea what like created this
I knew y'all weren't
tier.
gonna expect that one. I when I wrote it up, I was like, like you seen that photo of Hamilton where holding like the feather with the flame? That was like me writing this list.
Um, we can. I mean, we can. I think we go through it, and anyone we all agree on, we write down, which I'm doing, and then anyone that like some of us agree on, we put in maybes. So right now, I have Chrissy, Emily, and Genevieve as definitely, and
Mhm.
Angelina and Lisa are on the maybe list.
Wait,
So,
didn't we have Carolyn as a
oh yeah, Carolyn too. I forgot.
Carolyn, yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know if I can get behind
Um,
just because of the win we have. I don't know if Lisa's
Do you want me to throw? Do you want me to throw out someone that didn't make it that I think should have been on?
yeah, let's get some of those.
It's another new era, but I think that considering it's been a little while since she played, people are kind of forgetting about her, and I think she did have a little bit of a rocky relationship with production, from what I heard. But I think that Shan should be.
I have Shan on my list.
She was extremely like she was probably I'd say the most popular player from that season, maybe Xander, but I feel like
And
Shan.
Different
I
demographics.
Yeah.
I put a list of like possible alternates, and I had Shan on there because I just know she would not play. She would not play. She would not accept it.
She got asked, I thought.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know who the Meridian Review is, but I do watch a lot of his content on YouTube, and he released a video of people that got asked for Survivor 50, and Shan was on it, and he didn't really say whether she said yes or no, but he said that she like I forgot the way he phrased it, that she like went into the process like of casting or something. So that leans me to say that she maybe did say yes if she like went into the process. But I mean, Fisher, if she would say yes, would she have made your cast?
I probably if she had made the cast, but I'm gonna say it's probably an 80% chance that she said no because I remember when after she played the challenge, she just like did not want to play reality TV again.
Yeah, that was bad. The challenge that was bad.
Because it kind of humbled her.
Songs, what do you think on this
I
matter?
put Shan as a yes. She was one of the first people that came to my mind. I think she is like I mean, she was ridiculously good on her season. Like she was running shit for a while. I think she's one of those people that like if you're talking like new era women, I just think she's like her caliber is very high as a game player. So I'm happy to have her on there.
All right, we'll throw her in maybes, but I feel like she'll probably make it. Um, Anyone else have a name they want to throw out? I threw out the last
Let
one,
me
so.
Stone's next.
let me look. All right, let's like let's get a couple out here. Um, Actually, let's figure out like I kind of want to see if we want to take off like which new era, I'm sorry, which actually casted women we want to take off. You know what I mean? Because then we can get a gauge of like how many we need, if that makes sense.
Okay. I
So,
think Tiffany, 49 woman, just because we haven't seen them. Um, I think those two for sure. Sorry, I'm kind of blanking. I'm trying to
yeah,
think. I
so we
think
can replace
D.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
want winners on the cast, so I'd say D also.
I would say D as well.
I'll also
Uh,
say D. I don't
so
want.
that's three.
That point does not stand for later though. So
um, I'd say Jenna Lewis is like a maybe. Uh, like I think like I was debating whether Jenna made my list or not. I didn't really decide.
I think it'll be interesting. That like the thing is,
I
I
think
still
she
had her on
played.
my alternates list because I thought she'd be interesting considering she keeps up with the show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I just
Like,
like I like the idea of the season one person coming back. I just like I don't know.
Her,
I'm gonna have to
her
see.
performance in All
It's
Stars
bad
wasn't
because
bad.
I think I need to see how she does before I can like, but that's obviously like not how it works when we're casting. It's like
yeah,
I want to see how she does because that'll tell me like if it was obviously a good or a bad
I
decision.
I think out of anyone on Borneo, she is the safest bet to actually play well.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, she went on All Stars, so like, I
So
mean,
it'd be like, would you guys want a Borneo rep on season 50?
I
Like,
think that's fair to do to have a
so
season one
that's
person.
why I was thinking. That's why I ended up putting
You,
Jenna on.
you just want to hear my opinion on which players I thought should come back from season one?
Sure.
Because I had a list of four.
Oh my God.
If you
I,
want to have a season one representative, I just like I had oars and oars and oars. I had Greg, Jenna, Colleen, or Jervis.
See, I don't
So I
understand.
put Jervis last. I put Jervis last because of Blood versus Water.
No, I don't even care about Juris. I just don't get. I watched Borneo for the first time about a month ago. I don't understand all this hype around Greg. I feel like his name's always brought up. He's
yeah.
stupid and like
It,
did
I
like
think
I
it's
know the
just
whole
because
Borneo season was like chopped, but like
I think for me personally, with Greg after season one, he was talking about how he should have won the game because he was the best survivor. He like actually survived the element, and I just personally want to see him back to see what he says now. Like
God. I
it's
mean,
like
I
it's like
yeah,
I
I get
think
the point.
I would like to see Greg back. I just don't think there's enough male spots.
Yeah,
he could have been
that's
on. He might have been on Game Changers if I remember right.
I think it was second chance. He almost got on, but then like backed out or
I think it
something.
was Second Chance or Game Changers, and his game
Yeah.
changing thing was gonna be the number picking thing.
yeah, I
But
mean more game changing than Haley Ford, but that's a
yeah.
conversation there for another day.
But do you guys want to put Jenna Lewis on?
Yeah, I'm down. I think decent
That's what
representation for season
I
one.
think she should be our season one rep.
Okay, cool.
All right, so far we have Chrissy, Emily, Genevieve, Carolyn, and Jenna. Um I will throw out another one that also made season 50 cast. I feel like we keep going through the ones that actually made it. Um I see I have one season 48 person on my mock cast and it's Camilla.
Oh, I forgot about Camilla.
But
I thought you were gonna say
Camilla
like
did make my
Mary. I
list.
was like, I totally forgot Camilla. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think she would have
So I
been.
feel like, Survivor wanted to have someone from the most recent season on besides 49, obviously. And, I feel like Camilla, I mean, she would have won 8-0. She clearly is good at the game, and I think she could do well. I don't think her threat levels that would be that high, so I would definitely put her on.
Oh wait, no, Camilla is on my list. My bad.
Yeah, I'm down for Camilla.
Here. How do you feel about Camilla Fisher?
Camilla is on my list. I guess I missed, but yeah, I think Camilla's a good choice mainly because I feel like, especially with the last time, I think she was just getting weighed down by like the season. I think the season didn't get taken well, so I think Camilla just definitely gets a bad taste a little bit, somewhat. I think she's one of the brighter sides of 48.
I agree. She was the bright side of 48.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me address two people that I want off. And if
I
y'all
already
just
think I know where this is going.
if both of y'all think that they should be on there, then they'll stay. But if one of you says that they should be off, then we can reevaluate. Get off my screen, Sari Fields, and then Aubrey Bracco, get off my screen.
They're
All
not.
the
They're not on my
three,
list.
get off my
Aubrey, I don't have. Suri, I has as a maybe. I thought you were
Like
gonna
yeah,
say,
like y'all had your chances. Get off
Exact,
my
bro. I've seen
screen.
enough. Like, especially Suri, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, her storybook ending, and I said this on the last podcast, storybook ending was winning the traders because she's old now, and that's the only thing, like, that it's social based, and she won it, and everybody knows how good she is. She doesn't need to come back to Survivor. It's not for her anymore. Let's just move on.
you
So,
know, I'll
take
I'll
it.
I'll hop on that train, honestly. I'll
Okay, we
hop
got to
on.
replace Suri and Aubrey then. So.
Dude, I'm so ready
Um,
for the. I'm so ready for the rest of this list. I'm just getting
do
started.
okay. Do you guys have Stephanie on?
No.
I do not.
I had my thing is like I do want to have like a couple more legend-ish players on, and I don't know. I if you guys outnumber me anyways.
Can I just like say my piece on like Stephanie? Like, I
Yeah,
feel like I feel like Stephanie's story is just complete because like she had her whole fiasco thing in the first season. She made it to the final tribal council in her second season. Then third season, she finally went home pre-merge. And like, I don't know. I don't think you can get much more of a story out of that. Like maybe winning, but like I don't think she would win anyway because
Yeah. So.
I think they would have view her as a threat. I think that's what's going to happen because I think they instantly look. It's like the whole heroes versus villains thing. They see the person that lasted a whole tribe.
yeah.
I agree. All right, so we got to take those three off.
So
So,
those three are gone. Um, wait. So it's those three: Tiffany, D, and 49.
we're
So
replacing
we're looking for
six
six
people.
women because we already have six on the list. Right now we have Chrissy, Emily, Genevieve, Carolyn, Jenna Lewis, and Camilla. So we need six more women. I'll throw someone out
Wait,
actually.
do
How
we though? Because Carolyn's not
Carolyn?
on there. You know what I mean? So like, I'm trying to think.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that math
Because
works.
how many? Because and add all the people that you just said, and then add all the people that we like that are staying. You know what I mean? Like, because I think there's a few more that we're keeping on the
Well,
cast.
Angelina we have as a maybe. I mean, we can just
But
get
once we get through it, we can just go through and just lock
yeah
things in. I think.
yeah we'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get around
Okay.
that.
Could I add in a new addition like
Yes.
idea? All right. So, don't give me that look. Okay. All right. So from season 39, all right? I think 39 has had its drama for its bit now. I think you should bring back Lauren Beck from Island of the Idols. She was honestly playing better than Tommy Sheehan up until the point that she got taken out. She was the leader of that like duo ship, and I think if that season didn't get like the harp it got with Dan Spilo, I think she would be on season 50.
I don't hate the pick. It's just man, I want to forget about that season, dude. Like I do not I don't even I just cannot. I don't know how you feel, songs. I feel like if someone from that season was on, it would just bring back all the emotions everyone felt watching that stuff. And I just don't think I think we Survivor needs to put Islands of the Idols in the trash and just leave it. That's my personal opinion.
Well,
You know,
I have to break the tie, and I can confidently say it's time to move on from the past. I've got Lauren on my list, man. I've got Lauren Ashley back on my list. I think she's a phenomenal player. I think if she wins fire, Tommy's in a huge pickle. And she played phenomenal. I think it was her, or Tommy. So I just see no reason why she shouldn't come back. I mean, it's time to separate the player from the season. So that's my take.
All right. I mean, you guys outnumber me, so she ends up making it. I feel like that's a good Tiffany replacement, though. Uh, not yo. Like they're similar style players.
Okay.
That looks so funny.
Yep. All right. So
Um,
switch her out for Lauren Ashley Beck.
all right. I'll throw out someone else. What do we think about Abby? Like,
Abby Maria?
yeah.
She did not make my list.
I was just throwing it out there.
She was in my head for a bit, and then
Maybe if she wasn't on second chance, I would have thought about it.
yeah,
But
I
since she
think
was on
so
second
too.
chance, I think
Because she was in my maybes.
She was in like the initial thought of my head, and then I decided no. I don't think it's her scene. I'm sorry. Yeah, like she's
especially
chaotic,
in
she's
like
funny, but
new era, it's like I don't know how well it would translate.
no, it's just they're
That's
all
that's
strategic and
fair.
they're just gonna like they're not gonna know what to do with her.
Oh
So
my God, I just realized I haven't even gotten to my like hottest pick, like my the
of
hottest
the
take
women,
of the woman
we're
yet.
ready.
Let's hear it.
No, because y'all are gonna say no. Y'all are gonna say
Okay,
no
I'm
immediately.
ready to say no.
I have
So let's hear it.
parentheses. I have a whole paragraph for it.
Okay.
All right. Oh my God. Erica from season 41.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like Shambo or something. Like,
She almost made my list. Shambo almost made my list. I was so excited, and then I
um,
was like, "They're gonna turn me down. They're gonna turn me down immediately."
I,
I
I
so
would.
would I would like
I
to see
think
Erica
Erica
play
has to
again.
prove her win, and I would
I
love
just
to
don't
see her
I
back.
don't want winners on 50.
I get that, but I think Erica makes an exception because we didn't get much of Erica. I've heard a lot of behind the scenes thing where it's like Erica was running the season or something.
yeah, I honestly, Vision, I actually really do see the vision. I just don't want winners on, but there is a winner that there's like a number one person that I think fits the criteria of coming back to prove her win. And I think Natalie White needs to come back and showcase what she can do because it's never gonna stop being talked about of like Survivor Samoa with her and Russell in the final three. Like, you know what I mean? I feel bad for Mick.
She would never say yes though. That's the
Wait,
thing.
is that like your actual pick?
No, but like
Okay.
if I go by that criteria, like she's probably the number one person I would think of like a winner that needs to like prove her win just 'cause like I think it was Michelle until she played again, obviously. But I don't it's weird though. Still nothing really changed with Michelle. Like I don't know.
I think I viewed Michelle more highly as a player after winners personally.
I would need to rewatch Winners at War. I was still kind of a casual when I like watched that. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm personally gonna turn down Erica.
Yeah, I'm Filipino. Erica's Filipino. I gotta stand with my people, but I'm not gonna stand with my people on that one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, um, yeah. I mean, I'd love to see Erica play again. It's just this isn't the right season.
Yeah, honestly, that's not even the most ridiculous take.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I
Fair.
think I got one more female on my list. So y'all can just do one more and then I'll do my
Okay.
final one.
I'll. Hmm, I will throw out Natalie Bolton.
She's on my list. She's on my list.
I
Stallings.
never watched her. So
What did you
I'm
watch?
gonna be quiet on this one. I never watched her seasons.
I
She
don't know. I think she's
Seems like a
an
legend.
interesting person. We didn't like 16 lacks a lot of edit, and even with the like lack of edit, because they had to share so much edit time with all like these like favorites, she still gets a good edit, and I
yeah.
think that she definitely deserves the spot back.
That 4 episode run she had in the merge was crazy. She was like the main character.
Yeah,
Um, and she was an alternate for Heroes versus Villains, and I'm pretty sure she got called for Second Chance and Game Changers. She didn't end up making 50, but I definitely think if we're not gonna have like Stephanie or Suri, I feel like Natalie Bolton is a good like consolation of like someone that
Is
can
she
still
the
prove
only
themselves.
member of the Black Widow Brigade not to come back after that?
Uh, was Alexis part of that alliance too?
yeah. Well, I guess so. Alexis was kind of like the hanging leaf.
Yeah, but the only like main character, yeah, that
Okay.
She was only in it because of
Interesting.
Parvati.
yeah.
All right.
So, are we good? Do you want to put her on?
Put her on.
Put her on.
It's on y'all's lists. I trust it.
Stallings is just thinking, oh, why, why?
No, I honestly, I gotta get my knowledge up. I haven't even
Yeah,
watched
so I'm
it.
out of females, so I'm just gonna have to give my
Oh,
take.
I still have a lot to throw out. I guess we can go. We could
I mean,
go.
now that you bring up Shambo,
Oh hell no.
okay. Let's
I'll throw
imagine
out.
like how many spots do we have left?
We have 4 spots left.
Four spots. Okay, so let's
Okay, do we
throw
want
out
to put
names
Angela?
and we'll go. We'll literally do a thumbs up or thumbs down, just so and like if two people have thumbs up at least, then we can have like a conversation. You know what I mean?
Shan.
Wait, Shan? Oh,
who?
I think
Yeah,
Shan.
okay.
Shan. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
Shan makes it. Um, so we have 3 spots now. Uh, Angelina. I feel like yeah, Fisher's outnumbered, so we're gonna put Angelina.
I'm gonna thumbs down that. Angelina, if you're watching this, I didn't mean
Well,
it.
yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, oh, throw out all your names and I'll throw out some of my names, and then like we
We have
can.
one. We have one
I'm
spot
just
left.
waiting for
I'll just
Stallings to go from season 41. Sydney.
I'll start
Oh
firing them
no.
out. Um, so some of the names I still have are Venus. Um, a, a shot in the dark one I had was Victoria from EOE.
That is
Uh,
on my
Oh
list.
my
That
god!
is on my list. Throw yeah, dude. Throw I just think I just got a thumbs up by Fisher too. So, bro, throw Victoria on. I'm saying she is like so robbed from her season because they had all the Edge of Extinction returnees and the idols and everything put in there, bro. Bring her back. She'd be
Victoria,
amazing.
please. Sorry.
all
I
right.
almost
Do we even want to go through any more? Are we good on that?
Um, yeah, that's tough, I guess. Like, just throw out the other people, and then like, if anybody really strikes us, then we can change something.
I had Jerry,
No.
Gabby from David vs Goliath. Um, trying to think who else would even be close.
Well,
I
is
think
that
we're
not
gonna go
even?
with
Is
Lisa,
it?
y'all. I think Lisa's gonna make the cut.
Oh.
Um, who, none of these people I think are as good as Victoria, so I don't even want to say it.
Well, I mean, if you don't have them on your list, then it's okay. Because I mean,
Yeah,
I'll bring up the last people that were not mentioned that were on mine. I have two more. I had Hannah Shapiro from season 33.
I
I
picked
can
Victoria.
respect the thumbs down. I think she'd be probably a better candidate for maybe like a second chance too. But yeah, 50 is a little push. My last one, I know it's not realistic. She's not coming back, but I personally think season 50 would have been a very fun place.
Who?
No, I haven't even said it yet. I just
Oh,
think that Chaos Cass would have been a fire addition to season 50. I know she's never going to play again, so we can move on. But if for every reason she's watching this, I think you'd be a phenomenal addition, Cass. But okay, so it looks like we have our
How
win.
about this is one
Oh,
I'm a big fan of this player. Uh, I don't. Okay, I have 2 more. I just checked.
wait. Could I put out a suggestion that I just thought about?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
you two put out yeah, you put out yours and
I
Owen,
got
you
I got one
then
more.
we'll
What
Okay.
do y'all think about? Okay, okay. She didn't do too well in Heroes versus Villains, but Courtney, bro.
I we
Dude, I
don't
think she'd be so funny on season 50.
I don't care.
we don't have a single heroes versus villains player on the women's
I
side of
don't give
things.
a fuck. They already played. Like I saw, they all did what like I don't know. They all ran their course. Honestly, like I knew that like Sugar and Randy would be out early. Like I don't know, like that. They all ran their course on that season, bro. Like in my opinion, at least.
Except for coach.
And it
Yeah,
looks like
but
we're
then he did run his course on a different season. Well,
well,
yeah,
looks
what?
like Shambo, welcome to season 50.
Ah,
Okay.
Shambo and
I
Lisa.
have one more I want to throw out because I was a big fan of this player on season 45, Kelly.
Oh God.
No.
Like I don't I think she is a great
Listen,
player.
she's a decent player, but like she's not. I don't know. Like I think it's a
And I
lot of
think she'd
like
be more remembered than
woulda,
Victoria.
coulda, shoulda type of thing with her. It's like you know what I mean. Like you can say it for
Yeah,
so
that's
many
true.
people that got blindsided like that. Like oh, what if they like, you know? I don't know. I don't like her above anybody that we have. So are we
So
women?
Wait, how many females do we have locked in?
we have one more spot.
Wait.
So I think we just gotta vote between the ones that we've said, low key.
Oh,
That
I didn't
like
even know we had a spot. Okay. Oh, and who's up for grabs for the
No,
last?
it's
like
Victoria is the last.
Oh, so we don't have.
Victoria's yeah, Victoria's
Okay,
takes
so
the
we
last
okay,
spot.
so I think Victoria's our last spot then.
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
So for our final woman's list, we have Chrissy Hoffbeck, Emily Flippin, Genevieve Mushaluk, Carolyn Weiger, Jenna Lewis, Camilla
Oh
Carth
wait. There's
Carth.
one more. There's one more before we
Okay.
move on. I swear it's the last one.
Mm.
What do y'all feel about Chelsea from Ghost Island?
No, no,
Dude,
no.
the Big Brother winner popped in my head. I was like, who the fuck is Chelsea? Listen, she was bad, but
I'm
uh
not meaning like bad. What she
but
played
like
good.
she's fine. She's not gonna beat anybody on my list.
Yeah,
I think she's up to Victoria's type level, you know. But
Gosh, Victoria, I'm so
I don't
sorry.
agree with that.
okay,
No,
okay.
it's like they're
Um,
yeah. I think they're both I think that she's a decent competitor. I just like
You better hope
maybe a
the
second
fandom
chance
doesn't
too.
see this video then, because then y'all are dead.
Maybe a
all
second
right,
chance too for her, but
all right. So I'll read it. I'll read through the final woman: Christy Hoffbeck, Emily Flippin, Genevieve Mushaluk, Carolyn Weiger, Jenna Lewis, Camilla Carthagesu, Lauren Ashley Beck, Natalie Bolton, Chantel Smith, Angelina Keeley, Victoria. I don't know what her last name is.
it's like Belmonte or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the men. Um,
Do we just want to do the ones that are already
all
on
right,
as if we have
we'll run through the ones that are on. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If there's two thumbs down, we replace them. At least two thumbs up,
Okay,
we keep
can I
them.
just say the two that I think y'all probably have already on here? I got Christian Hibiki and Rick Devens.
Yeah, they're staying for me.
Yeah,
Same.
I think those are no brainers. Like
Okay.
everyone's been talking about how they should come back for the last five
Yeah, I
years.
mean they're the first people think of. Okay, so let's go down the list. Like I said, if we've got two thumbs down, we replace them. If we've got two thumbs up, then we keep them. So you know we'll be a little bit objective here. Okay, does somebody have the actual list of who's on?
I can read through it.
All right, go one at a time though.
Um, Colby.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say no.
All right, goodbye, Cole. We're
Um,
replacing. Put a little X next to Colby. We'll replace him.
I don't want your chocolate.
um, Ozzy. No.
No. Go home. All right, two X's.
I'm
Coach.
so excited to see Ozzy, but like,
Coach. I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
oh no returnees,
Great
huh?
minds think alike.
Coach is a legend. He's he did scare me a little bit with like the religious cult shit in South Pacific, but
I think coming into the season, it's not going to be the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
This cast does not seem religious at all. So
All right.
I'm excited to see what he does on the real season 50, and I think he would make my dream cast also.
All right.
Um,
Who's next?
all right, next is Christian. We already said Mike White.
Oh no, man. Get
I might
off.
say no.
Place him.
Uh,
Devins, we already have.
Good.
Jonathan Young.
Oh God.
All right. Q. I say yes.
Yes,
yeah.
dude, we are on
Guys,
par
I
tonight.
think we're gonna have all the same guys because I think there's a
Um,
clear block here.
yeah. Q. Anyone want to say anything about that?
No,
Lock.
I
I'm
mean,
so
if we're
excited to
all
see
wait,
it back.
did you? Oh wait, who did you say?
Q.
Oh no, we all said yes. I feel like
Yeah.
we'll discuss for
Oh,
the people. If
Yeah.
we all say
Okay.
yes, we're they're
Yeah.
in.
All right. Charlie. I say yes too.
oh yeah, I have Charlie.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Charlie. Yes. All right. And then Kyle, but we don't want winners, so I would say no
Well,
to
we'll
Kyle.
vote on Kyle because I think I know Fisher's. I think Fisher's is different than ours. That's
I
my Kyle vote. I'm
bro,
sorry,
I want to see Kyle on because
Kyle
it's like,
Frazier, you're a legend, but let Camilla have the
bro,
spot.
I want to see Kyle
You already
play
got.
with some competition. He did not have any competition last season,
I
and
feel
I
like if he was on, it'd screw Camilla though.
He already has a mill. Let Camilla take the spotlight. He already won. He just won. I don't get it. Like, especially because a lot of his season was he kind of won because he was a secret duo with Camilla. Why are we putting them all next to each other?
Yeah,
What?
I agree.
Doesn't make any sense.
All
So,
right. I'm assuming Riz God. We don't really know yet, so
I don't know. I don't
okay.
really
To
know.
be
I
honest,
don't.
by the way, instead of putting a player from 49, for the recast, I just on my list I just have player from 49. Like I think there should be at least one slot for
Yeah,
player
sure.
49, and that's what I think.
I just don't think that
Because
we should put someone on yet. If I are we do
I
we
think
really
that's unfair. Because like if you play a really good game in 49 and you don't get on 50 because like it was
I don't think
back
it's
to
fair
back.
though. Like I don't think it's fair to the players if they haven't seen you play.
Here's the thing though, it's like
Well, Z
we would
Russell
not
should
have
have
Russell
Ayla.
Hansen Heroes versus Villains if
yeah,
that wasn't a
Russell
thing.
shouldn't have been on Heroes Villains.
Heroes versus
Hot
Villains
take.
would not have been as good without Russell.
It might not have been as good, but it was unfair to the players that didn't get to see
Honestly,
it
though, I
in
think it
game.
adds a layer. I think it adds kind of an interesting layer. Like they have to run the risk of saying like, hey, like I'm going into this and my competition doesn't know me and they might see that as a threat. So it's like I don't have
They
a
have
problem with
every
it because
ability.
like kind of like the Russell Hantz example. I mean, can you imagine him not on Heroes versus Villains? Like he's perfect. Like it's just yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm fine with keeping it, but keep going because I think
Yeah,
we're
we'll decide that later. And then Joe Hunter, Survivor 48.
get off my screen. Yeah.
All right, so
I'm here for loyalty.
Is that it for the wow, dude? I
so we
cannot
have
believe we
five
go from uh 20 like no like because Coach's original season was 18. Like we go from 18 to 37 on the
for
men.
men. Yeah,
Wild. So okay, so those are so Owen, how many open spots do we have? I think we all know who we're keeping, but so how many open spots do we
we
have?
have seven open spots,
Wow.
six if we have a 49 person.
I'd say let's keep a 49 person in my opinion. Just because like
I
we
say we
we haven't
run
seen that
through it.
season. There could be the best player
Honestly,
we've ever
okay,
seen.
for the purpose of the video, maybe we just don't, just so we can
Yeah,
have
Yeah.
named
Okay.
individuals.
That's a fair
But
point.
I would
Okay.
say,
We'll do
me personally, I would always want to keep a spot for 49 because, like, me personally, if I ever got on and I couldn't get on the All Star season because I
yeah, that
played
exactly. Like
previous
you
season,
that's
I'll be pissed.
okay. So we'll keep a spot open, but like we'll maybe in a future podcast when we're discussing Survivor 50, we'll talk about the 49 rep and see, we'll obviously have seen that season. So let's start. We have 7 spots. So people start proposing and we'll see if we can get some unanimous.
I'm just gonna say a name, and I know y'all both are gonna agree with it. Dominic Abate from Ghost Island.
All
Yeah,
right. Throw Dominic
I mean,
on.
I
I
think
think
that's
he
like
should have been there.
obvious.
I'm gonna throw out someone from the same era, and I fell to my knees when he was not on season 50 from Survivor David versus Goliath. Davey Rickenbacker. I love Davey so much. He is okay for this spot. I'm between Davey and Caleb. Uh, and I would put Davey on honestly. I think he's the most popular, one of the most popular players from one of the most popular seasons. Why would Davey not? Davey takes Mike White's spot in
The
my opinion.
only reason why I'm prone to say yes is because you could replace him with Mike White since they did cast that three people from
Yeah,
37. I don't know if Davey would have been like one of my first choice. He is great. Don't get me wrong. Like he was great, but I don't know. There's something about I think he just gets overshadowed by Christian when you look back at the season. So how about we put him in a maybe?
Maybe put him in the maybe.
Yeah.
sure.
All right, let
All
me throw out a name that I don't know. I don't
I
know,
already know
but I
what you're
think
gonna
I'm
say. I already
hoping
know what you're gonna say.
you know what I'm gonna say because it's one of my favorite players of all time. Bring back Malcolm Freeberg, please. Oh, that's not what you're expecting.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, this is hot. Okay,
Wow.
let's hear it.
What's wrong
Oh
with
my God. I
Malcolm?
Malcolm's washed now. Like
Oh, that's great.
you saw in his last season, he's washed now. I don't know.
I don't know if we got a
I
chance to see him.
I do think Malcolm is a tad
I
bit
I
over.
honestly put him at the same regard as Ozzy, but Ozzy's just older.
Mm.
That's hot.
Whew, this is why we have a podcast, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. We need to get these differences of opinion.
Don't get me
Malcolm
wrong. I
is
love
literally one
Malcolm.
of my like locks. Like he was like
All
the
right.
first person I thought of.
I say we throw Malcolm in maybe because I'm the tie-breaking vote and
It's
I
just
haven't decided yet.
Okay,
I
that's
think with
fine.
Malcolm, it's just like it's like the Stephanie thing, you know. He's played three times. He's kind of been all over the
I
place. He
know
made
it's
it.
it's just tough because like I do feel like he has the ability to come back and adapt to his situation. Like he obviously got kind of screwed, not like screwed, but like, he got, cooked in Game Changers by the Idol. It's just, happened to be him that night. And like, he played so well on Philippines. And I guess there is an argument that he's doing worse on every season, but on a season like 50, I do
I think he
he
would get
has a
targeted.
chance. I think he has a better chance on 50 than he had on Game Changers from like the way they were viewing his
Yeah,
perspective.
that's probably true.
Just because
Like
he
I
needs to be
think
with higher caliber players.
honestly, I think his biggest reputation now is from Fans versus Favorites 2, where he just turns on a dime like that, and that's what happened. Like people don't trust him in that much because I think that's why people are willing to lose him with the idol play and such. But
Yeah, I mean he's a fan favorite, but I get the perspective. I'm a big fan of Malcolm. So
Maybe.
somebody else throw out a name. Well,
All right,
all right,
I'm going to throw out someone that old school player,
okay.
but
all right.
I think he's a lock. Rob Sister Nina.
Hmm.
I didn't even think about that. Wait. Oh my God. Oh no.
I haven't seen his season, sorry, but I think he's
I
still.
oh my God. Wait.
If you
That's a
have
good
watched
pick.
Survivor, the Amazon, Rob Sister Nina, Survivor Amazon is top five favorite players for me.
He seems like a legend. I think and I've seen,
Wait.
like I'm willing to go with the public opinion that he should have been on.
I do have a question
All
though.
right.
Can he even play though? Because he was affiliated with production.
I guess I mean let's that's one of those factors of like let's just assume that anybody's fair game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, he said yes. Rob Sistanito said on his podcast that he said yes, but they cut him in March or something like that.
I would love to see him play. I really would. I'm just trying to think, would it be worth it? Because
We
I
can throw him
don't
in a
know.
maybe.
I think maybe. Um,
Are you cool with that, Stallings?
I would have been fine putting him on there. I haven't even seen his season
I
because I
feel you
know
put him
that
in
he
maybe.
deserves
I
that.
think I'm on the edge of putting on yes.
I am too.
Honestly, I'm saying yes.
Okay, I'll say yes. Owen said yes. Put him on there, man.
Okay.
All
Fisher,
right.
drop.
Also the next name.
Yeah, drop some crazy takes so we can like shut
Oh, you
down.
want a crazy take?
Let's yeah, everybody put out
Can
their
I get
like
someone out the way?
diabolical ones. We'll see if we
Can I
get a diamond in the rough, and then
can I
we
get a lock
can.
out of the way
All
though?
right, all right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Yes. Go ahead,
There's
Fisher.
no way he would say yes, but like, I would love to see him play Shane from Panama, Exile Island, bro.
I I don't hate. I think he should be on, but he would never say yes. So therefore, he doesn't make my list.
Okay. I guess if it's too unrealistic, then
I
it's,
just,
not good for
I
purpose of
think, I think you throw that
conversation.
out the window though. I think he would be such a great addition. He's like coach. He's like coach. But with coach, you can't really get much strategy out of coach. With Shane, he thinks strategically.
Yeah, I don't think we can have both of them. That's kind of like
Just imagine a Shane and coach interaction, bro.
I'm already imagining a coach and
Look,
Christian
just
interact.
look up a
That's
picture of
not funny.
Shane right now. That man on Survivor 50 would be scary.
Oh yeah, I believe it. So
Period. So it's a no, probably.
I guess we'll say no for the purpose of conversation with it trying to be realistic, just because I think we have somewhat done that. So, but I don't know
Can
if
I
it's
throw out? Can I throw out another one?
Yeah.
okay.
I think this person. I hope you guys agree with Jesse.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
got Jesse.
That's Fisher's like favorite player ever.
No, no, he's not.
He's probably top
Shambo.
he's probably top 10. He's
All right.
he was a devastating loss. Yeah. Throw him on there, man. Let's do it.
Why isn't he on 50?
I don't
I
know.
don't
Like,
know. Why are we putting
Yeah,
Jonathan Young over
trust me. Yeah,
Jesse?
we know. Okay. Here's mine. I don't he would play. I know he would play because he was in the pool. I would personally love to see Reedman, Spencer, Bledsoe, play Survivor 50. I think he's just one of those people that like you remember him. And
is he in the mental space to play again though?
I think he is. Like,
I
I
don't
think
think
he's
he
just like a
is.
different person now, but like, I think he's still fit to play
He
Survivor,
literally wrote a book about like him getting over Survivor.
which is why it makes it so interesting if you play, because he was in the pool. What, like, didn't
Yeah,
he
yeah,
talk
he was
about
in
like,
the pool and he was pretty upset that he got
yeah, that's
rejected.
what I'm saying. Like, I think it'd be
Which
amazing.
I low-key think it's gonna take a toll on him now. Now that he didn't get in 50.
I would put him in maybes for now. Like I'm
Okay.
not 100% no, but I'm
All right.
leaning.
Let's try to see if we can get any locks.
Okay, how do you guys? I don't know if any of you guys have seen Marquesas.
Oh, you're gonna put Sean Wreck there. All right.
Yeah, how do we feel about Sean?
I Sean?
Yeah, Sean Rector.
Yeah, Sean.
Who's that?
Oh, even I know who it is. I just haven't watched it.
Sean from like
Sean
From
Rector from
Marquesas.
Marquesas.
Marquesas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I would say no. Sorry.
All right, sorry. I don't know him, so but I
Like
think he was
I
up
don't
there.
know. I just don't think Sean would I don't think Sean is quite the material for season 50. Like his game was low-key lackluster in Marquesas anyway.
Okay. I mean, he's one of my favorites just as a character, but I could see the vision. And since Songs hasn't seen it, I say we just don't put him
Yeah,
on.
I guess we'll chuck him, but hey,
I
Rock.
low-key think I have a lock.
Okay.
Okay.
I know y'all will probably say yes to this. I know it's on your list. Devin Pinto.
I'm gonna say no. I feel like
You're gonna say no to Devin Pinto?
I don't want two people from Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers on season 50.
It's the same situation as Chrissy, but I think he even beats. He probably has a better chance to beat Chrissy as well.
Yeah, but I feel like Chrissy is more of an interesting character.
Plus, oh my, the Dr. Mike move. You're not gonna allow this man on
I
season
feel
50?
like I feel like we're gonna end up picking between Devin or Malcolm, and I prefer Malcolm to Devin.
This is crazy. You're not gonna give the man that only played once a chance.
The thing
It's
is, like,
season 50 though.
Devin
But
should come
this isn't a
back.
participation contest.
Devin should come back. I just don't know if this season is where it should be. I just don't know if he fits the
I
vibe.
think he definitely fits. I
He's
think
just a little bit
he
too
managed his
like
position very well in
under
Heroes
the
versus
rate. He's a
Healers.
phenomenal player. I don't know if he's like I don't know. A part of season 50 needs to be like representation based of like, let's make this like a season. And I just
Yeah,
like people are like, "Oh, we're bringing back Devin Pinto." I think like if Jeff read that off on CBS Mornings or whatever it was, I think people would have been like, "Devin, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, no,
I,
he
I,
yeah."
I, I disagree with that. I think a lot of people would have been so happy.
Well, true fans would have been happy
with
for
a
him, I just.
57-year-old from Green Bay,
No,
Wisconsin.
you gotta realize
Devin
with
Pinto.
35 being like very badly taken, the only good things taken from that season were like Chrissy and Devin. So like,
I'm happy to put him in the maybes.
Maybe. Another
I
maybe.
like honestly, I would like. I think there's such a more like I would love to draft like a maybe it's a future podcast. Comment if you want to be on it, but I think a second chance too would be like a
Yeah,
really good
that'd be cool.
season,
I
and I
mean,
think
bro,
he's
this
maybe
a
we
low
could have a
key, this
season
cast
called
basically
Quadruple
needs second
Chance and put
chances.
Malcolm on it.
I don't watch it.
Yeah, like,
Can I throw out two new era men?
yeah,
Uh, Caleb and Andy.
I got Andy on mine.
I'll do Andy. I'm gonna say no on.
I
I'm
say
gonna go
Caleb.
no Caleb. Yes, Andy. Caleb is tough for me. Like, granted, he's a great dude, and he was really fun to watch, and his shot in the dark was great. But I think he's just like, I think he's also a candidate for something like second chance too. I just think season 50, like,
Yeah.
he went out too early, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, yeah, he did pretty well in the pre-merge, and then, like, he had that cool play, but, like, right out after, I don't think he made enough of an impact to, like, really, but Andy though. But Andy, he's not my favorite. I don't really like him, to be honest. Like I didn't enjoy watching him at all. I just thought I like really enjoyed when Rachel idled him out just because like he was just cocky after being like such a weird player and like he could have done so well if he just didn't talk, but like I'm happy that he did because like I don't know. It just would have pissed me off because he played like I don't know, he like overhyped himself a lot, but does he deserve to be on 50? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he
Yeah.
he was cinema, like when you evaluate it like that. So sure, I'll give him 50 because I'm interested to see what he does amongst like legends instead of, casts like his. So
I'll I'll throw out one more new era. Other than that, I feel like my new era picks are kind of duh. I don't really have any more. I'm going to throw out Omer.
I'd say no.
see that's the problem is like I when I oh like there's just so many male picks that like Omar is like he's another person I would put on second chance too. I wouldn't
Yeah.
put him on 50. It's just like it's just a weird pick. It's just like people would be like, eh? Like,
I feel like
obviously
people
he
would
played
get behind that.
amazing. It's just like he's not the personality for it, I guess. Like there's a lot of people that you could put there that, were good strategic players like him. Let's okay, how many spots do we have left, Owen?
Three.
Three. Okay, let's see if we can get some like.
There's one more I want to throw out.
Okay, go for it.
Jonathan Penner.
I have on my alternate list, but it's like, oh no, are we just gonna put
I put
Jonathan
him
Penner
on.
on?
I put him on.
Uh,
I think we do. I think yeah. I think he's great on 50. Like
He'd
I
be
think
a great
he's great.
narrator.
He's great fit. Like plus it's an amazing like story after like, all the shit he went through and like we haven't seen
Yeah.
him in a while, but he's still around. Like
That'd be a great like old school ish pick too. Because we people are gonna be like, if we do too many like second chance new era people or new people
yeah.
would be like, oh, there's not enough old school. Well, if you
Fisher.
have Coach, Rob Sesternino, Jonathan Penner, Jenna Lewis, Natalie Bolton, I think people would be happy.
What do we think?
honestly, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna bring this up for consideration. Now that I'm thinking about it a little more, do we really need coach
Yes.
on the
Yes.
cast? Do we
Yes.
really need him? Okay,
Yes.
I just want to make sure
I need him. I
because I'm
need
willing to
him.
compromise here. I'm thinking compromise here. Maybe get rid of coach, but
No. Coach ain't going no. Coach is the one person I would not be willing to move. Like I'd move everybody else except Coach. I'd get rid of Christian before I get rid of Coach.
okay. Do you want to hear? I got. All right. From season 21. Oh my God.
Oh,
Wait. Okay,
jeez.
dude,
He's
get
gonna say
ready.
Chase.
Sash.
I'm not bringing back a third place contestant. I'm just not.
Dude,
Not for season
he
50.
might be one of the best third placers in
No,
Survivor
I
history.
agree with that, but I'm not bringing
He's
it
he's
back.
incredibly screwed over by like the fact that like the double quit because for one thing he's literally running the game, literally has a grasp over everything, and essentially he has to bring Chase to the end after that point. So he just gets. And honestly, I think he plays better than Chase. I really think he does. I think he played the best game out of those three. It's just that the judges was never going to respect his game.
I I just don't. I think Strong said this about someone else earlier. I just don't think he fits season 50.
But I like the pick. Like
I'd
I'd be
be if
seeing
he was on
back
like
stuff
second
that
chances,
season.
I'd be chill
Second
with it.
chance too, bro. Throw them on there. Um, fuck. All right, I'm trying to get some like I really am trying to get some locks here so we can like
So right now on our maybes, so we have two spots left, and on our maybes list we have Malcolm, Davey, Spencer, and Devin.
oh my
Y'all
gosh. I
want
cannot
y'all
believe
want
some of those
another
people are
new
on.
era idea?
Sure.
Xander. What do y'all think about that? Because I know Xander is definitely one of those takes where
I'd put Ricard before
you could probably
Xander.
put him on 50, and I think he'd be a good pick. But
I'd put Ricard
I might
before
have to go with
Xander.
Owen. I might put Ricard before Zan.
Ricard, bro, I hate Ricard.
I just cannot believe Malcolm and Spencer are not on this list. That's my list. Every like two spots left, Malcolm Spencer and the video. That's my
No,
pick.
no, it's
Okay.
Raymond, not Spencer, bro.
Reedman, Bledsoe, and Malcolm Freeberg. That's mine. But if I'm gonna be outvoted, I'm outvoted. Well,
So
okay, so
wait,
let's go Malcolm first. I know Fisher's answer, but
I
Owen.
got one more name.
One more name.
Okay.
Actually, it's technically two because I put parentheses, but Ian Rosenberger from Palau.
I would say yes, but he said he'd never play again. So no.
I thought we said we wouldn't take that into account.
No, we are taking that into account.
Are you?
Okay, that's why I put parentheses. Rafe Judkins
No. Well, also yes, but
would play. Yes, he would.
I don't think there's room for him. If Rafe was a woman, then I think he'd make the cast.
Let me throw out three names to you, and then I have a feeling they'll get shut down. They're more of like honorable mentions. Number one,
I'm not even gonna say the last name I have because I know y'all are gonna say no.
all right, no. Number one, Philip Shepard.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Um, and then I said Maddie or Kenny from Gabon. It's fair.
I feel like the second chance territory again.
I don't think they're fit to I definitely Maddie probably is more of a stretch. I think
Isn't Kenny in a wheelchair now?
I don't know.
Pretty sure got hit by like a bus or something.
Damn. Okay. All right, so we'll move on from that. So, any last maybes
Um,
before
I'm
we
I'm looking at my big
decide?
list.
Do you want me to say the last name I have?
Yes, I do.
Jay Starrett.
I don't
Oh,
hate.
actually, why was he not mentioned?
Because he plays the challenge now.
Throw him in maybe. I'll throw him in maybe.
Like I
All
think he'd
right.
be a great pick for 50.
Yeah, I do too.
He still plays
I
reality
It kind
just
of
TV.
falls into the same thing though. It'd have to be Jay or
I
Malcolm.
would rather have Jay Starrett over Malcolm Freeberg. I
All right. I'm gonna throw out.
have a feeling I'm going to get outvoted
I'm a,
here.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna throw out four more.
four more.
I don't necessarily think all four of them should
All
be
right,
on.
Russell
all right.
Hams.
Here's the thing. Me and Fisher will be ready with each name,
All right. I'm just throwing
and
them
I'm
out there.
basing this more on the caliber of like we already
Yeah.
have names to fill those
Okay.
last spots. So like
Lex.
who?
Lex. Fair
Next.
play.
Next.
Sam 47. Oh,
Next.
dude, you guys don't like Sam?
I like Sam. He can go on second
We
chance.
already got enough 47.
Next.
Uh, no, that's it. I don't. The fourth one is not good.
Who's
Say it.
So,
four?
Say it.
so the way I see it, we're between
He was about to
for
say Russell
Who's
Hams.
your fourth one?
He was going to say
it,
Russell Hams.
it was Jake from season 45. I love Jake, bro. I love
No, I
Jake.
love him. I adore him. I mean, he's from Boston, but like, good
I'm just
God,
a little guy, you know.
good Lord. I mean, he would do the same thing again on 50. He'd be the same like on the bottom. Just
How do you guys feel about Shaheen?
he actually would be he's a sleeper pick for 50. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I guess he's like a better like on fire with Jeff Probst host. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't need to play again because I was let down. He's a great personality, but I was let down by Shaheen. Like he had every opportunity to be like such an amazing player, and then he just never did anything.
All
So
right. So we have one sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two spots left. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybes.
Malcolm and Reedman.
So we have Davey, Malcolm, Dreamin, Devin, Ricard, Jay, and Shaheen.
All right, no, take Shaheen out.
Take
All
Shaheen
right.
off.
Take Devin out.
I say take
No,
Jay.
hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. You
Okay.
Are you
always
Owen?
Say
Are
it.
you choosing Devin over two people on that list?
No.
I
Okay,
would.
to chuck Devin out
I
because
Um.
would.
he's never gonna make it over like because me and
Okay. I
Owen say
think.
no over
Do
these
you
people,
do you
so he's
guys
never gonna do
agree
it.
we choose between Jay and Malcolm and they get one spot?
Mm, that's the thing.
This
I
boy
already
is just
have
biased.
my
He just
like
wants Malcolm on the
All
season.
right.
It's
All
over,
right.
bro.
Choose. Okay.
it's
Between
Malcolm
Jay, Malcolm,
Freeberg.
Fisher, who do you vote?
Bro, what happened to the mindset of they had their time, they're done?
It's
You
no.
wanted to so fast.
Malcolm ain't had enough time, bro.
All right. So between Malcolm and Jay, Fisher, who's your vote?
Jay.
Stallings.
Malcolm.
All right. So I got to break the tie. Fuck.
You can
Uh,
be honest. It's okay.
I
Like, be
say
honest.
Malcolm.
Yes.
I say
All right. Well,
Malcolm.
so
And I hope
Malcolm
Malcolm
moves
goes home
on.
first. I hope Malcolm goes
Malcolm is on the
first.
cast. So we have one spot left. And okay, I think it should be Davy.
Okay, who are we left between? Reedman,
Davy,
he,
Riemann, and Ricard.
get
Why did
Ricard
Devin
out of
get
there.
taken off the list? I can't
Okay, who
still
else?
vote Devin.
Well,
Or
we're
no,
not voting Devin. That's the problem.
do you say get Ricard out?
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Put Shambo on the
I said
cast.
Chuck Ricard out of here.
So it's between Riemann and Davy. I vote Davy.
I vote Davey as well.
Fuck you. You only did that because you don't want me. He
No,
only
I
did that
just
because
love Davey, bro. Davey, if you're seeing this, I
No,
just
bro,
love
that's
you,
some
man.
bullshit. He only did that because he knew he didn't want me to get read on.
Yeah, if you get Malcolm, you're not getting Riemann either.
Fine, fine.
All right. So we have it then. Our men are Christian Hubicki, Rick Devens, Coach Wade, Q Burdett, Charlie Davis, Dominic Abate, Rob Sesternino, Jesse Lopez, Andy Reda, Jonathan Penner, Malcolm Freeberg, and Davey Rickenbacker.
Cool.
All right, and then that's it. That
That's our
is
Survivor 24
Survivor 50
cast.
cast. I
I mean,
will.
50.
I'm gonna make like a. I'm gonna make like a. I forgot what it's called, like a chart with all the players like
Okay.
cast photos on it, and I'll post it on the IG and post a link to the podcast. And yeah,
Fish is gonna comment. No, I did not have anything to do with Malcolm getting on here.
I'm gonna add Malcolm in the comments, be like, Malcolm, bro, you don't deserve this.
At Freeburg, you're washed. Um,
Bro,
okay.
next thing songs to be like, why isn't Sydney on the cast?
No,
Yeah,
bro,
I saw
she does
I
not.
saw those comments, bro.
No, I was tripping back then. She's all right. Like, um, okay. Well, this has been a phenomenal time on Outwit Outplay Out Pod. This is actually really fun. I enjoyed this. Fisher, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure having you, and maybe we'll see you in the future. But for now, viewers, I'm hope if anybody watched to this point, then thank you so much for watching, and we will see you very soon, hopefully with some guests for Big Brother 27. So
ooh,
stay tuned. Alrighty.
some BD. All right.
Yes.